I've been a big fan of the 8BitDo arcade stick since it came out, even the previous version of it, but this one blew that one out the water. Now, I've been using this on the Nintendo Switch and the Switch 2 quite a bit lately. You do have to update the firmware to use it on the Switch 2. Just takes a quick moment. Download the firmware on the website, plug it into your PC, boom, ready to go. And yeah, I've been using it on Street Fighter 6, kind of new to Street Fighter 6, but this thing works great on the Switch 2. Really awesome. I'm old school, so I love having, an old school style arcade controller for fighting games and retro style arcade games. So this thing has been sweet, but 8-bit though, they're jumping into the leverless game with their new arcade controller that is coming out July 15th. So just a couple weeks away. They do have this one, which is for the Switch 1, Switch 2. I believe you can use, yeah, it says Windows right there, so PC, and probably other devices as well. They also have an Xbox version of this, but they sent me this one. This is the one I wanted to check out, so they sent this to me for purpose of review. Obviously, they want to sell these things, so we're going to check it out. I've used these Hitbox leverless type controllers before, and I was never a believer in these things. Now, I'm not going to say like I'm totally switching over to them, but I wasn't a believer. But when I started using them, I was like, you know what? There's something to them for real. I don't know that I'll necessarily completely switch to them, but I actually kind of like it. So I'm excited to check out 8BitDo's version here. Now, I'm not sure if you have to update this to work on the Switch 2, but they are advertising that it works with the Switch 2, so we'll find out. We'll find out. But let's unbox this thing. So compatible with Switch, Switch 2, and Windows. You got three connection modes: Bluetooth, 2.4G, or wired. So that's cool. Just kind of just like the arcade stick over there. What else do we got? Ultra thin. So it's supposed to be like an A4 sheet of paper, like the shape of it anyway. And it's thin, 1.6 centimeters thin. So you can just like easily take this around with you, that kind of thing. It's got a hot swappable PCB, 16 Kale Wizard low profile mechanical switches. So that's cool. So it allows you to customize with other switches if you want. It's got programmable, remappable buttons. You got a P1, P2, P3, and P4 button, which this one you just had this one over here, you just had a P1 and P2 that's reprogrammable. But with the Ultimate software, you can do a lot of other stuff. So it doesn't matter that you just have a couple programmable buttons. There's quite a bit more you could do. Oh my God, this is nice. Actually, this cover right here is like tempered glass. Like I saw that in the description. So that's pretty cool. They say it's designed for pros, so they're jumping into the game for pros here. You do have a SOCD cleaning and a tournament lock. I believe that's what that is up there, right? So as you can see, buttons and everything, very similar to their arcade stick as far as like the top goes, right? But you don't have that, obviously, the stick button or the stick switch for left stick D-pad or right stick, because you don't have a freaking stick, dude. So you don't need to worry about that. But yeah, let's get this thing going here. Underneath here, oh dude, that is sick. So these feet, my God, you know how I like controller feet. I have a controller foot fetish apparently. But these are like magnetic. Oh my God, I can't even get it back. So they like flip and they like magnetically, like that's like satisfying. Like if you want it to tilt a little bit, that is cool. This is magnetic too. Like watch, I bet you it's just gonna suck it in. Like, there you go. It just stays in there. That is freaking sweet, dude. Look at this thing. It's got a little weight to it. Very nice. See what else is in the box. So this is available on Amazon, the pre-order. Got the cable, USB-C. It is 8BitDo branded on there. Always like when companies brand their cables so I don't lose it easily. Do have a manual. What else do we got? Oh, the swappable, like, because the buttons are replaceable. So you get some extra buttons there. Very cool, very cool. And I'm sure they'll probably sell extras on their website. It'll most likely be like 8BitDo shop exclusive type of thing. But let's check real quick if this syncs to the Switch 2 off of the bat. Probably not, I'm assuming. Oh, and it did light up. Like all the face buttons. Okay. Put it into like sync mode, Bluetooth. I have my doubts that it's gonna just sync immediately. It might, but if not, I'm not gonna be mad about it. Like I'll just update the firmware. Yeah, it's most likely we need to update the firmware. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. Okay, so we updated the arcade controller with the Ultimate software and we're ready to go. It looks like as soon as I unplugged it from my computer, I heard my Switch 2 just beep that like it was trying to pair. So it looks like we're good. And yeah, we are synced up. Now also with the Ultimate software, you can reprogram all the buttons if you want, do macros, all sorts of weird, crazy stuff, create profiles. You do have that profile button, like right there, the swap profiles if you have different, setups that you want to do with customizations. So that's always pretty cool. The other thing, if you don't want to do all that or you want to quickly change something with one of these programmable buttons, these like little kidney bean shaped buttons, whatever you want to call them, the P1, 2, 3, and 4, you can just do it on the fly here. It shows you a single button on the arcade can be mapped to the P1, 2, 3, or 4. Multiple button configurations are not supported. So just one button you can change to those P buttons. So you hold the P button, whichever one, plus the single button, plus the star button, and then it'll map it. So there you go. Simple. Now let's check this out. Like I'm not fully accustomed to using these. I have messed around a bit. I love the clickiness of this though. This feels really good. So jump is going to be down at the bottom, like where my thumb is at. That's up. It's like using a keyboard. Like, I mean, I guess you kind of get used to it. Like, it's like using a D-pad, but bigger. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people really love this kind of stuff, and it's cool that 8BitDo has gotten into this. It's just like me being really old school, growing up in the arcades of the the 80s and 90s. It has been kind of tough for me to get used to these, but I do see the appeal for a lot of people who, I mean, these are popular for a freaking reason, right? And I'm not knocking it. It's just for me, I got to get used to it. You know what I mean? But this does feel quality. Like this feels way better than the other ones I've used, like the AliExpress special ones. But this feels nice, and this like tempered glass got like a satin finish to it, man. Oh, there we go. Hey, I won. Let's rematch it. I still won though. Still won. Yeah. This is $89, which is the same price as the other arcade stick, the one with the actual stick that 8BitDo makes. So I mean, you got options if you like 8BitDo. 8BitDo, I love all their controllers. They did send this one to me for a purpose of review, and as you know, I'm just being honest. Like I still prefer the other one. But if this is your style, or you want to get into hitboxes, leverless, I know a hitbox is an actual name, but if you want to get into leverless arcade sticks, this one might be worth checking out. If you like the 8BitDo style and their Ultimate software and the customizations they have and all that kind of stuff, this feels really nice, dude. I don't know what else to say. And look at it. Look at all the, like, that is cool. I didn't even really notice the design on the rubber on the bottom there. That's pretty cool. Huh. Bam. But okay, there you go. Let me know what you think. If you're interested, link down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.